Okay, I figured that I ought to actually do this at some point of time because I know I'd chicken out. I don't like following what other people are doing, and everyone seems to be, or a lot of people are talking about Brian Barczyk, and I set up a video saying exactly what I think on the topic and such, but I don't know if I'll use that video because usually I just do live stream and people come in sooner or later and we talk. Um, I have to start with when I first saw Brian, it was a video about his dog. His dog was, actually, I think I gotta put on the video because I am really sucking on this. So I actually did pretty good with the video. Um, no, no, not that. What the heck is it doing? Damn it. And no one's coming in yet. No one's realized I'm on. This is a very unusual time for me to uh, do anything. And yeah, it's really weird when I start something like this. Okay, settings. No, I don't want settings. What am I doing? Not what I'm doing. Present. Share screen.
He lied.
He did not want to go out.
Oh, he wanted to go out. He just didn't need to go out.
Dog. Dog, 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 dog. Yes, I know you're a dog, Watson. I know so. Yes. What? You want to come up and say hi on the... Okay, come on. Come here. You'd like to come up. You're coming up. Oh, silly puppy. Oh, gods. Okay. This is Watson. I think he wanted to come up and see what exactly I'm doing. He knows that I do stuff and I show him off. It's just... His little paws. Hey, what? Watson's a good boy. Not a reptile, but he's still a boy. Yes. He's a cutie, and he's gotten into barking, but that's not too surprising considering, he was living downstairs and upstairs is quite a bit different. So he's decided to protect us from every little noise that he hears. Oh, there's two people here. Hey, guys. Maybe I should start I start chatting anyway. I always do that. But, okay. I can't figure out how to put the video on here, of course, because I never did it before and I am brilliant. Hey, reptile. Got your grandma's dog. I know, there's this wine and piss on everything. Hey, Parasolo, how's it going? Wow. Yeah, some animals are like that. It's just, they gotta pee on everything. But you should be able to Well, there's probably something online that you can find to help with everything. You can hear me okay, right? Just making sure, because I've had people say that my mic was breaking up and stuff like that, but that was on Discord. And Discord is weird sometimes. But I also have my um, speaker thing here, bike. Can hear me okay? Good. Liked and shared, and yes, I can hear you perfect. Wonderful, Parasolo. Okay. I'm really having a hard time uh, getting my thoughts in process and really uh, having meaningful discussion here because okay, I did not want to do this at first because you know you get a media train of people doing stuff, and I don't like to follow um, because I just don't like following. Um, Plus, the other thing is that I don't. Um, I don't care for people coming to my channel because they hear the word Brian, or word Barczyk. I'd rather have people come because they want to come for my crazy inability to talk stuff. I need a drink. Sorry for the funny sounds. Um, Brian Barczyk, yes. I remember the first time I saw Brian Barczyk was he was doing a video. It was a vlog, and he was really worried about his one dog that was passing away. The dog was really sick, and he was hoping he was not going to get worse. But the dog did end up passing away. And I have this tendency of when I first start watching something with someone on it, I watch their eyes. And I watch their eyes because it shows you about a person when you watch their eyes. And a lot of people would use that type of situation to gain people watching them. And even though this was a vlog, and vlogs you do for people to watch in the first place, the thing is that Brian was devastated. I could see he was devastated. It was real. It was not put on. And I watched videos beforehand and then watched videos after, and my impression of him just went up because I could see he cared about his animals. He cared about what was going on. He cared about his employees, and of course, Lori and Noah and the animals that were there. I mean, of course, they have animals, snakes in tubs, not tubs, but the racks. I mean, you can't have that many snakes and not have them in racks. And I'm not going into that discussion about racks or this or that, but he cares for the animals. And I could see that he was a good guy from watching his eyes. So I was watching the vlogs and I started commenting in the comment section. Mentioned right out that when I do a comment, sometimes it's almost like me writing a book in the comments, because that's how I am. I just write. When I start writing, that's that. I just keep on going. And I mentioned this is how it is, and sometimes it doesn't connect. And he said that's okay. So I was I was putting down the progress of my geckos, just because I would weigh them once a week, and I just say things in there, or not say whatever. But that's how I met Justin from My Animal House, is through there. I've told quite a few people about that. I've told a lot of people quite a few times about that. um, so that's where I met Justin from, and Justin and I joked around and hung out with well, not hung out, but we talked to each other on Instagram, and through him I got into he started with Iron Dog and got that group going. So I've met a lot of people. I mean, E-Reptile, I've met you through that. And without uh, Brian's vlogs, there's no way I would have ever been, I doubt that I would have ever virtually met, exactly. And it it's a, with the people you're um, closest to, people who you talk to, and the groups and everything. It's no, I think I probably met you on the either Justin's Animal House or the Trish Animal House show, whatever you want to call it now. Um, Either there, or it could have been the uh, Iron Animal House shows with Dog and Justin. Uh, but basically, like I said, I wouldn't have uh, met Justin and Trish without having and then Dog without having Brian's vlogs. Um, and it's interesting because I followed. Uh, it's been at least 4 or 5 years, and I followed Brian. And there were times that I didn't watch, because I didn't watch anything from anyone, because I was out of it at that point. But when the Reptarium started up, I always wanted to go see the Reptarium. Maybe someday. Um, they had the Repticam, and I got on the Repticam. There was a discussion chat stream that was with it, and I was set up as one of the moderators to watch over and make sure that no troglodytes come about and, you know, disparage something or start being jackasses. And that was quite fun. But there was one night I remember doing that, and we're chatting away, and all of a sudden I see by Bella's cage someone with something that looked like a shotgun or gun. And I'm like, oh my God. My heart just dropped. I was so terrified that someone would get hurt. So I said to the other gals, if you can get hold of them, get hold of Brian or Lori or someone, make sure they're not in there right now. And it turned out that someone had accidentally not locked the door, and another person thought it was open, probably thought it was open, came in, and the alarm, of course, went off, and then the police had been there. So it had been a police officer I saw in the picture. I have to find that. I went through him back and screenshotted it. To you two are still here, aren't you? I do not understand this this little thing that says no one's here. It was crazy. My heart dropped. Like I said, it was scary. Just thinking that people through. I mean, it would be just like if you had something, uh, a camera thing going, and I saw someone in uh, in your workplace or whatever with a gun. I would be just terrified for you, and I was. it was scary, and it was crazy. You're right there, you reptile. It was just crazy to see something like that, and turned out to be something benign, but wow. Is wow. Um, and I kept watching. Of course, I saw when he got salt and pepper. Of course, saw when the new enclosure set for RJ was made, so he could swim around and terrorize Eric. Hey, Crystal, how's it going? Thank you for coming and visiting. Oh man, I haven't. Sundays have been crazy for Saturdays and Sundays, so I haven't been able to have a brain working even at. Oh man, Pumaraz is in a bag on top of
Paper bag.
paper tip bag on top of the table, just down at the end of the room here. Sorry, she startled me when I heard the bag rattling. But amazing. You guys are gonna love this. I sent them a package. Because Noah was doing mukbangs, mukbangs, whatever. And I thought, well, I'll send them something from Canada. And Lori likes tea. So I didn't have enough money to get to send off a full package of tea. or a container of tea, whatever. So I put them in little packages instead. Mukbang, thank you. Hey, J Mac, how's it going? Mukbang, thank you guys. Perfect. So I sent them in little packages instead, a few, enough for them to get an idea of, like the Tim Hortons tea bag for uh, whatever. But hey, Kara, oh, maybe I should start going earlier, huh? I mean, everyone always takes the evening. Maybe I should do an earlier time and just have fun with everyone. Waking up with coffee. All right, J-Mac. Good stuff. I have my tea. Just a little bit. Okay, so it takes up my head. But it's good tea. Um, of course, I drink decaf. I know that is evil stuff, guys, but it's something I have to do. But I sent them this package and I duct taped it. Coffee! All right. But I duct taped it up and I didn't think till later that that probably did not look quite right with that stuff. Smell biscuits and gravy, which is weird because I'm home. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Aw, a reptile, you're making me want that. English biscuits. Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding and gravy. Oh, wrap. Oh, man. But, so I sent that. They certainly did not show that. It probably looked like I sent them drugs or something. I was like, oh, God. Just tried Taco John's new fried chicken taco and thought it tasted like popcorn. Wow. I was just thinking about there's an animal and I forget which one it is. Just a second. I have to look this up. I think it's a badger or something like that. There we go. Okay. Binturong smells like popcorn of all things. Oh, that's interesting. Yellow ants smell like lemon. A spadefoot toad smells like peanut butter. Binturong smells like popcorn. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to uh, taco tasting like pop. Well, I don't know. I'm quite a popcorn nut. I mean, I have been accused of. Well, I don't think I would have a problem with the Queen visiting ever. But I had been accused at one point of time that if the Queen came to visit, I would give her tea and popcorn. And I just looked at our roomie and said, yeah. LKV, all right, how you do? Coach whips smell like pine trees. They will leave your hands smelling like pine trees and you can't get rid of the smell for days. Well, that is wow. How's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. I just decided to do a stream about Brian Barczyk and follow everyone all along with the train of it. Spadefoot smells like peanut butter. Gonna have to test that next time. They used to, I don't know if they still do, but they used to use a an extract that comes out of beaver butt for vanilla, the cheap vanilla. I don't understand how it could be cheap, considering they'd have to catch a beaver and milk this liquid from its butt. I think that would be more expensive than just growing it. Beaver butt vanilla is just not no. Kinda in shock. What are you in shock for, LKB? What's happened? Hey Matt, how's it going? What are you in shock from, LKB? I'm scared to ask. Oh, is that how it was done? Okay, okay. But still, you wouldn't think that they'd be getting that many beavers to warrant. I mean, actually, I mean, if it's paid for, if it's already caught and everything, but oh no. Oh, what happened, LKB? Oh, wow. That's. Yes. Yes, I know you do. Oh no, you didn't. It wasn't. Was it? You didn't come. I can't even speak. You didn't come across a body, did you? That would be, no matter um, how strong I think I am, I'm not sure I would be able to handle that very well. I mean, yeah. So go ahead, LKB. What happened? What do you know? What happened? Please tell me you didn't come across a body. I'd rather hear about eggs that you got from your snake, but um, yeah. Mm, wow. Right. Wow. Hey, bossa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, I'm sorry that happened, LKB, and I'm sorry for those poor kids trying to wake up the other kid. Ow. That's yowza. Mm, GMAC. OD. Probably an OD. School and kids starting to believe are a bad mix nowadays. That would be quite a big discussion to get into about how uh, school and kids don't mix so well anymore. I mean, that would be a big discussion. I whoa. Yeah, no matter how strong I think I am, like I said, I don't know how I would react to find finding kids trying to wake up another one that's not alive anymore. That did not sound nice, but I can understand that. I haven't been on this last week. I've been thinking of things and trying to find things to make Brian Barczyks smile uh, because he needs it. I figure. Um, and I terrorize him at times, so I decided I like to try to make him smile. Have they? Do they have any counseling services, LKB, to to help you out with? Squeak. Yeah, yeah. That's a it's a difficult thought, Kara. I understand that one because it's your wife is what. Okay, I forgot about that. I'll forget about it again, LKB. I'm sorry, but and you'll tell me again. Uh, but okay, has your wife been helping you out on? The thing is, though, is that I mean, your wife, that might be too close of an association for uh, her to be counseling you, isn't it? Preach, see something, say something, but it's yeah, it can be deceiving. You can see one person having a hard time, but they're not thinking of doing anything like that, and other people, it's hard to determine. Yeah, yeah, I've talked to people in different services, and yeah, they've told me it isn't easy when, especially when it's a youth who hey, Mr. J, how's it be? um oh, oh no, Monroe's over here. Okay, got your toes. um well, Um, we don't know what happened, and yeah. Oh, yeah, you're up. That's hard to chase anyone with your leg racked up. Okay, you guess. Oh, Mr. J, you're not having trouble with some turkeys again. Nope, phone, don't you be saying you can do that, but I have to unlock you first. Uh, wow. Wow. But even if they're investigating, yeah, I don't blame you, Alkaby. I really don't blame you. Oh, your depression again. Yeah, I understand, Mr. J. Depression is not easy at all. I'm sorry that you had to go through all that, LKB, and Mr. J, I'm sorry about your depression. I know it's not easy, especially when you're in so much pain like you and I are. My husband is too. That's it's never easy when it's constant. Um, but I was going to say look on the bright side, which is another saying that I can't stand. Uh, yeah, me and my phrases I hate, huh? uh, LKB, I'm so sorry. That. Whew, it's one of those horrors. It, I'm I'm kind of biting back on asking this, but is this the first time something like that has happened for you? I mean, considering that you do work in a school and it's tough in the first place because you get to see firsthand about the kids a lot more than others because you're not considered, you wouldn't be considered as uh, it takes a lot. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Kara. There, school, yes, the first time. Yeah. And you would, well, I'm trying to get my words back. I have good words. Um, I'm not, I'm, you know that I'm not laughing at, but laughing to get my stability back. Yeah, yeah, you'd be taking notes all day and all night. yeah, the police can't do anything. You know, you see someone shoot someone else, and you can't punch them in the head. You know, depends on the school you rep. It depends on the school. True, you could see it anywhere, but you're more likely to see it in a place where there's a lot of people. It's just uh, the more people, the more chance. And we see why I hate crowds. Uh, besides the factor that I just can't stand being stuck around in the middle of crowds, I feel like just bopping people in front of me. That's a whole other story, though. Wow. Has the school tried to do anything to help you or the kids with the trauma from that? I'm guessing that's an outright no. Not fun. So sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, it would. Ouch. You go on living and do the best for your own family. Make sure the people you know that you love them and know that you care so much, and that something like that, I mean, to not give up. Uh, Help your family to never, ever get into that kind of situation where they feel they have to end it all because everything's too difficult. That's the only thing I can say, really, is to help your own and help if someone needs help, to try to help them, get them to a good get them to a good place that will help them with these situations. And if you can be there for someone, then be there. That's the only thing I can say. You can't really do anything else. Going by that type of question, I would have to say that it tests your will and your steel. It tests your heart. It could be something else. We don't know, E-Rep. That is very true. Very true. Could have been something else. But still, it's the same thing that, if someone's fighting with someone else, um, or anything to do with with a death is difficult on everyone who becomes involved with the aftermath or whatsoever, whether it is a suicide or not. Um, I mean, the kid's heart could have just could have had a heart attack. You never know. Nope, but a girl this time. Wow, equal opportunity for once, but not in something that we want there to be. No, it's LKB found uh, was working, and there were some kids there who were trying to wake up this other kid, and there was a reason they couldn't wake him up. Yeah, but it's hard to determine. But I say hug your family. Hug your family, tell them you love them, and because you never know. Um, it's hard thinking of it and considering how easy. You never realize how easy it is. Hey, Enforcer, how ya be? But as I was saying, you never know when something is going to happen and you're going to lose them. And that's one of the hardest thoughts if you find someone is I'd say you probably think of your own family. Could they end up like this? I just say help where you can. And yeah. Oh no. Gary, what this time? Is it your foot still? Please tell me they haven't cut off more. Ouch. Maybe write out what you're thinking first. I think the parents, um, ouch. Uh, I would write out what I'm thinking about it and try to get it to, uh, try to get it to be um, coherent. Um, write out, write it out, and check it over. Write it out again, and yeah, Kara's got it too. Taking my foot off. Ow! Oh, Gary. Yeah, write it out, rewrite it out, make sure it's good, and write on top of it so you can remember. You know, I'm having, I have a hard. This is difficult for me as well because well, this is difficult for me. I have a hard time shaping the words about this situation because you don't expect to see that kind of thing. And this is written out, and, go through it. Yeah, the police should be doing that. You'd think that they would have been looking at that. It's not wrong for you to want to get yourself together, especially if uh, they are trying to get you to speak with the parents, which they should do themselves, but I guess they want to speak to the first person who was at. Hey, Mrs. Morbid. How you doing, Sandy? Uh, yeah, Story is missing. But for LKB's part, uh, you want to get yourself together. That's not wrong. Um, you don't want to. If it was me, I would want to be able to discuss. Uh, I would want to be in a better state of mind than meeting the family and crying my eyes out uh, on them. And it's a lot to be asked to actually talk with them, but it's also something that the parents would probably want closure on. And for anything like that, you would want to be in the right mode for it. Uh, ouch, ouch, ouch! I'm so sorry you're going through this, LKB. I really, really am. It's I understand you don't. I'm just going to say that, on the other hand, the parents probably want closure. And if it was the other way around, which I know you don't want to think about, however, if it was the other way around, I think you would want closure as well. Um, it's hard to think of, it's hard to digest. It it sounds in a way cruel, but you don't exactly. It sounds cruel. It really does sound cruel. However, it's something they feel they need to know. You just don't have to put in, you can say basically how you found them, but you can do it in a gentle fashion. And have your wife help you out on your worrying. Maybe send them a letter or have a letter sent to them that says about it instead of actually having to see them directly. That is a possibility as well. I agree, Reptile. Listen to E Reptile, E Reptile be smart. not like me. Okay, I am smart, but Brad! Hey, how's it going, Brad? Been a bit. Well, yes, assumption, but it's also a fact. The factor is that the youth is past, and you don't know what's gonna go on or whatsoever. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, ow! Yeah, the police would tell them how exactly. They just ow, ow, ow. Brad, Brad, Brad. Wow. Topic changer completely. But yeah, also in yeah, and they didn't give you time off from they didn't give you any time off to try to get your brain together after all that. You'd think that you would get at least a couple days to. I mean, that's traumatic. Trauma, trauma, trauma. Danger, danger, danger. Ouch. I would say talk to your wife and see what she thinks about that as well. I'm sure you probably have discussed it with her. I mean, you go back Monday. Well, you have time to think about it, at least. Um, make a video with your snake. You might feel better. Um, it's sorry about mumbling and but that's a really difficult situation. As the reptile said, we don't know everything. 24th of March. That's going to be drilled into your head, isn't it? Ouch. Situation critical. Put on the amber light. Well, I would say also get some kind of counseling for yourself because it's definitely affecting you, and I believe anyone here is going to think, don't start with the biscuits and gravy wrap. Dang. I so want Yorkshire pudding now. Oh, that's okay. Well, like I said, get some help about it because it's definitely affecting you if you're sleeping in your stateroom. Um, I hope you slept on a cot or something, at least. But it's really difficult when you start uh, uh, taking yourself into another uh, away from people per se. You don't want to keep doing that. And yeah, I would suggest getting some help to go through this. I mean, we can say what we say here, but we are not uh, professionals. We can give you ideas. I use the sleeping bag on the floor. Get help. Get help, LKB. Your brain is broken from it. Um, that's just my way of saying you need, it's affected you a lot, a lot, and I understand why. I just believe you need to speak with a professional besides your wife. I mean, it's you can speak with your wife and everything, but she's so close to it that, um, yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry, LKB. That's a horrible situation to be going through, and I might even be talking out of my rump with anything, but wow. So, how have you been doing, Brad? What's going on in your life? Sorry. moving, moving right along. Ouch. Uh, what else did I want to say here? Enforcer's getting his foot amputated on Thursday. Well, I don't think you're going to be allowed to keep the foot, so that's, well, you're trying to maintain. Okay, okay. I think I'm, yeah, good. Um, I'd say though, stop sleeping in the python room, in the snake room. I mean, it probably feels good, but alienating yourself from people is not going to go too well in time. Everyone doing well? Let's see. I'm not too bad. I was saying about not really wanting to get on the train of talking about Brian Barczyk, but if I didn't say anything, I never would. Um, Yesterday, David and I went to a movie. Uh, we got there early because got confused on time, so we went to Swiss Chalet, and there's a waitress at the one that we go to who's really nice. We don't go there an awful lot, but we used to go with my mom there, and yeah, she knows us and everything, so it was great. It was a good meal. Uh, it's been a while since I've destroyed a meal like I did. Just it was covered in fries, and I ate every single fry and just destroyed that poor little chicken breast. Just gone. And yeah, they had a. We shouldn't have gotten it, but was a butter tart with ice cream and whipped cream and some caramel drizzle, which of course I know that Brad's going to give me trouble for. Uh, you've got diabetes, you can't do that. I know, I know. I am a bad girl, very bad. But oh my god, it tasted good. Go to church. I don't think church will help. I know what you meant, enforcer. So then we went and saw Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which we quite enjoyed. All I'm going to say is that the owl bear alone makes it worth it. Um, I like owl bears, but oh my gosh, that was a good owl bear. And it was very enjoyable. We had fun. Um, it was a simple story, but a fun story. Mario Bro. Well, we wanted to go see Puss in Boots as well, but uh, I don't think I'd be able to handle it on a big screen because there's a lot of swirly stuff, and my motion sickness would just have me gone right away. So it was a fun day yesterday. It was really good. And then got what are you doing, you dork? I have to save my dragon. What are you doing? Being a weirdo. Yes, you are. Why are you being a weirdo? Here, come on out. No biting, no biting. Come on. Yeah, I know. I know what you want, but no biting. Okay. Good boy. Okay, good boy. He won't let go of my fingers, so. But don't you bite my neck either. No. Good boy. He has become an adult. Or mature, you might say. So he's been trying to take hold of my hand and my fingers. He wants to bite them and hold on. Do horrible things. He's been head bobbing at me. But still hold him. He's my little guy. It's just he tries to bite right now. do weird things. Well, not weird things, just whatever. Yes, I know. Hey, Monroe. Got Monroe's tail too. She's Monroe. You can go over the other side. Your turn, or you gonna attack the dog? Hit the doggy. Hit the doggy. Beat on the dog. Um, what are you doing, Sam? Don't jump on Monroe. That's a bad idea. And I am going to. There you go, sweetie. Good girl. I am going to go into here and I am going to remove the background because, well, all it's doing is shimmering and probably driving you guys nuts. I'm sorry, you should have mentioned that to you, Rep. I would have dropped it off earlier. And what are you doing? What? Don't you go ahead bobbing my hubby. Yes, I give him head scratches all the time. So, that's gone. Oh, yes, and I did the purple thing on my. What? Did the purple thing on my logo for Brian Strong. Back to that, though. I had mentioned how rough the Repticam. I was there for when they started. When I know, sweetie, I know you're there. Good girl. I was there for when they started the streams, of course. Yeah, it's really interesting. I had wanted to interview Noah for because he grew up in the same type of situation as I did, which is growing up in a family business type situation. And I wanted to interview a few people who grew up in that kind of situation where, the family was. Yeah, that is weird, Rep. The back half your body disappearing in the things is really weird. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think I might do that sometime. Ask some people or try to find some people. And if you guys know anyone who grew up in a family business, please tell me, or maybe ask them for me if they'd like to be interviewed about it, because I think it's very interesting. It's a different. I can't say normal. That is different than a.
Sorry.
That is different than a normal family environment, but in a sense, it is different. I mean, for me, it was especially during income tax season. I hated income tax season because um, we who was it, love?
Scam. This is a voter, an order placed under your name.
Yeah, sure. Just it was different. I mean, I couldn't see my parents during income tax time, basically, and it was what the okay. My system doing something weird. Oh, Radeon, go away. Sure, you want to stop this? Yes, because you're a stupid. Okay, but I had wanted to interview Noah because of that. I wanted to interview a whole bunch of people because of that. I had wanted to interview Lori because she is just wow. The strength of that woman. I'm just she is a person who I think is a really good role model for youngsters, and I love her positive negativity. It's so much fun. When Derek interviewed them all, one by one, that was great. Go get breakfast. Eat your food. Your biscuits and gravy. Yes, biscuits and gravy. Says the woman who wants Yorkshire pudding now. When Derek interviewed Brian, that was fun. I was amused when Derek mentioned me to Brian, and Brian said, "Oh yeah, we know her. We know Sherry." That was fun. But I have to say, to end up the and oh, there's one piece left. Enjoy, love. One piece of cake left. Brand work. Oh yeah, I had wanted to go to the Reptarium for the chat things because of Brian saying that he wanted to interview people. I was excited when DBCB Dakota. That is a shout out for you. Is Dakota. Dakota Blue Reptiles, I think it is now. But look up DBC DBC D. Then you realize why in the world he changed it to Dakota Blue. He was on that, and that was I was really happy for him. I've watched Dakota for a long while. He just makes me laugh. He's the reason that I got Tonka. I don't know if anyone remembers Tonka, my little toke that went missing. But yeah. So to end it all out, basically, if it hadn't been for watching Brian Barczyks I wouldn't have all you guys as friends. I wouldn't know you, Enforcer, or LKB, or E-Reptile, or Kara, or Michaela, or Kayla, or Ken, or KY, or anyone, or Brad, or Benji, if it hadn't been for that. Yeah. You too, Kara? Did you do the same as me and chat with someone in the comment section and get to know them that way? Or when what you probably got, I don't know. But yeah, if it hadn't been for Brian's vlogs in the comment section, I would never have met Justin, which means I would have never met any of you guys. And you guys are so special to me. Yeah. Actually, amazingly, before I was watching him, I watched Herp. Herp. Uh, yes. Oh, the egg bit. I love everything about the eggs. I don't know what it was. I just love watching it. It was like it was opening Christmas presents in a way, you know. And I have this weird attraction to like when I was working animal care. The one vet, both three, the vet clinics that I worked at, I always got caught up and set to open up the mail, which of course was boxes of stuff to be put out. What are you up to? You're thinking of something. I don't know what you're up to, little guy. Um, but opening up the boxes to, restock shelves or whatever, or take out medical equipment, whatever it was, I did not care. They always set up opening up the stuff, so I played it like Christmas. It's like, oh, we've got new stethoscopes, or we've got new things for the whatever machine. It was always like Christmas to me. And I think I either amused or made people think I was crazier than normal. But to me, the egg cutting is like Christmas. You don't know what you have an idea of uh, what you're possibly going to get from the breeding, but you don't always get exactly what you want, or you don't always get what you expect. And I just love watching it, and I like seeing baby snakes. It shows that people are learning that reptiles are not as cold as people consider. What are you thinking of, Sam? You're driving me nuts. I know you're thinking of doing something. What are you up to? It's just the way he moves on my shoulder. I mean, I've held him so many times that I know he's considering something when he moves a certain way. And he's looking at my head like it's a toy. You're a funny little guy. I'm not sure I like this. Chickens, you're gonna have to film them. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some shorts of them. I have a couple shorts with Sam and a couple shorts with Nishka. Nishka's the younger one that we have. And oh, that's what you're watching. Okay, I see. Watching David eat. But I got it was a cheap little ball, something like a hamster ball, but it's not big enough for the animals to be put in. You put crickets in it, and there's a hole on one side and a hole on the other side, and it's for these guys to play with. And right now he's not in the mood to play with something like that. Yes, I touched your tail. Get used to it. But Nishka, oh, it's funny watching her try to get it. So I have some video of that I'm going to have to put up because she just attacked the ball. Oh, sorry, Monroe. She was attacking the ball, so it's really cute. I'm going to have to put that up as a short. Put him going after my hand. He behaves when you videotape him, but when it looks like you're not going to videotape, he'll try to attack my hand. It's like twerp. What else? Well, is there anything anyone wanted to say? Is there anything anyone wanted me to do? I can show you the AIs I play with to get pictures these days. I've been using AI programs to make images. You guys know that because I've been using it for making images for the races. Oh, is anyone interested in races today? See if you want to do that for some crazy images. That's the same page. Why is everything on one? Nope, that's not where I want it. Want it on. Chickens. Anyone else have chickens or anything going? PC. Downloads. Always play with the downloads. Oh, I've been trying to, yeah, I know, usually once I start getting out the pictures, everyone runs away. Yep, 2 people run away. Little dragons there. Good. Okay. These aren't too bad, and I don't think you guys will too upset. Now, I've been trying to get images of, oh, that's pretty quick. Trying to get images of turtle with a saddle on it, but that is not working too well. But I have been getting some pretty darn good medallions. Got a couple. Not sure if those are wolves or what, but getting a whole bunch of different types of characters and creatures and such. All over the place. It does not go direct. I don't understand why. It's very weird because this thing will jump from one side to the other side. Let's try fast on instead of height. Ah! Oh, that's way too big. Ooh. Okay, open with something. Something that might work. There we go. That might work better. He is behaving pretty much. That is good. I like it when he's behaving. Anyway, I have been trying to amuse Brian with pictures I've been doing on the AI, but this isn't one of them. I mean, this is a cutesy thing just for the heck of it, but not for guys or anything. Been trying to do characters and such. So it's the same thing. It doesn't go directly the way it should. What's the next one? Okay, so where's that on here? Interesting. I am going to have to figure out why the oh no, you're not pooping on me. You stay there. You stay there. No, you're not pooping on me. You are not doing that on me. Here you go. Nope. You're not doing poopies on me. I know he's in the mood to take a poop when he wiggles his bum a certain way. So I just get him down on the table where it's easier to clean than on my shirt. Little twerp. 4 people left. It says 4 people, but I know there's more than 4 people in here. Anyway. Like, don't you dare bite. Don't even think about it, you. I know you're in a good spot there to bite my thumb. I'm not going to be happy if you bite me. He's got this little dare look on his little face. But there's more than 4 people here. I know there's at least one person checking things out. Usually that would be Justin or dog just hiding to see what's going on. And Sherry's up on this time. Sherry's usually up at night and doing stuff at night. What in the world is she doing in the daytime here? She's thinking of doing her stuff in the day instead of in the evening because it's too much trouble trying to get a spot. But I think, yeah, I tend to think sometimes. I think I'm going to have to ask some people for if I can interview them because I really have not gotten out of my head about the people who grow up in a business environment as opposed to a regular household environment. There are some differences. Trying to think of other concepts to do and such. I have my I have to rework the sound on. I don't know how many people ever watch the if you watched the video I did on Arla, and we were talking about her cancers that she had survived. I'm going to have to take that and fix the sound. What are you doing, little guy? Okie dokies. As long as you're not going to bite me, whatever. It's just sitting on top of my hand, but I don't know what he's up to. Crawling across the arm. Okay. No, you're not going on the ground. You are not going on the ground, you little bum. No. No, 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 no. Just give me that look. That's fine. That is fine. You're not going on the ground. Last time you got so much attention from the cats, you almost got eaten. Yes. Here we go. I know. We'll pitch some crickets in there. I gave you cricket day. Chase your crickets. Good boy. Sorta. I know you're there. It's not one animal telling me something, it's the other animal telling me something. was a human animal, whatever. So no one. Daz. Is anyone opposed to me doing some Daz work? Dazzle. Razzle dazzle. That up. That up. That up. There we go. The last thing I had done with Daz, I think, was the bike. I'm showing you working on the bike. Today, suppose, let me see. It's not Derek's Snake Dog. Not done Derek's Snake Dog yet. Okay. Just playing with. I'm not good at the lizard base yet. This was a few years ago. There we go. 3 or 4. Maybe a bit longer than that. But the lizard base I'm not quite perfect at yet. It's the way the arms come out like this instead of it's a little different the way the arms are on those animals. Okay. I am surprised that Brave is not in here right now because Brave had been talking to me about Brian Barczyks and whether I was going to go visit him or whatever. I was like, can't. Brian is probably just not feeling too well today. He started his stuff yesterday, and it's hard on a person who is so physically active, going to see this one snake and going to the alligators and going over to this and having to carry stuff here and having to put things together. I mean, that man's always on the move. So it's hard for a person who's so much on the move to not be moving around and not feeling well. It's difficult to process stuff when you're not able to go see things, go do things. But I can understand that because it's I find it hard that I've always been kind of messed up in the way I do things sometimes, but it's quite a bit worse on oh, here's one. Let's see. Gary. Are you still here, Gare? Gary. Okay, that makes it. Come on, up. I owe Gary a warlock. Don't do this not responding, you stupid thing. Grr. 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 Someone ran away. Gary, did you just run away? You've been defeated? Sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke when a person is going to get their foot cut off. So who is still here? Mr. J usually is still here. LKB is... Let's see. I'm gonna cheat. Yep. Cheating. There we go. That's cute. There. Let's see. So... Says only me as a participant. What the heckle? No, there's more participants than me. Isn't there? Huh. On here it says there's 3 people. On the other thing it says that it's just me here. Yep. Maybe I should check if video games are able to have sound on this or not. Okay. Darn thing is taking its own time to work. Actually, I'll show you something else I've been doing. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. Perfect. This is a project I've been working on. There we go. Okay. It's Spark Remix. It is a interesting thing because you can put in an image and it'll rework it into something else. I had accidentally got these cards going with a different picture, but let's see. I will upload what should I upload? Let's try. Oh, what long cherry? That's not what you need to do. Need to fiddle around with the picture and change its. Okay. Here we go. This creature is one of my favorite. I've been trying to I've been trying to create a slothopus with the AI. I've been doing it with regular drawing as well, but I created somewhat a slothopus. So this spark thing, what you do is you do a generate on picture already created. Okay, that's a redo of one of those, but let's generate this one, see what happens. Oh, it's going to be quite a few pictures on this. So it's an AI doing images from an image. So it's a little different. Okay. Wow. It went for toy style. Not what I was expecting. Let's try something else. Let's try Little Hero Kid that I had made up with a different AI. See what it makes with that, just for the heck of it. And I have one person left. Everyone's gone away. Sherry's being boring now. Let's run. Oh, dang. And it makes a whole bunch of different ones for it. Okay. So, stupid me putting up something with my full name. So one person's watching. Anyone want to come on with me and we can, well, it says one person watching, so doesn't make it any better if I have someone else come up on here. 2 hours in the daytime is not bad, and especially when, well, it's kind of bad when it was just when, and you have 2 hours when you were going to put up just a 13-minute thing. Yeah. Oh well. LKB, I hope you can settle things out in your mind. You reptile, I hope you got some biscuits and gravy. Kara, you're adorable, you know that. Mr. J, always thinking of you. Mrs. Morbid, I don't know if you're still here or what, but thank you so much for coming and visiting. And of course, Crystal, thank you so much. Bosa, Matt, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and visiting and actually listening to my yabbering. There's not a lot I can really think of at this time except for, what I've already said, which is if it wasn't for Brian, I wouldn't have met any of you. And to have friends online who are interested in what other people say and hang out just for the sake of hanging out and are always concerned if I'm not there, sending messages saying how are you doing and such. I love the communities that have come up from being part of Brian's Reptarian army, Reptarian army, and whatever our people are. That does not sound right. Let's just say, without him, there wouldn't have been all of this. It would have been different, and I do appreciate having the chance to be around everyone and just sharing and being together. As per normal, love y'all. I have so much fun with all of you. Y'all are family. Brian's family. Chosen family, everyone. I mean, not, you know what I mean. But to pretty much give up my liver or spleen for anyone, but you won't want my liver. It's not good for cooking. But take care and have fun. And as per normal, later, skaters.